needle down and dance me to the other side. And from there we can fly into the 80s, Brooklyn to LA. Our hands in the air, our hands in the air. There's a record spinning in my mind, with scratches on my B-side. You're a record spinning in my mind.
And ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell, I'm not at the venue yet. I'm in my motorhome, and I'm here gonna tell you all about this scorcher we're having. My God, 100 degrees outside, but it's about to get a lot hotter as AEW Dynamite is tonight. Dynamite watch party. Right now I don't have my hat, but I will have it. I will have it when I get to the venue. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm waiting on my driver to fill up the tank so we can get to the venue and get going. But will this be a Dynamite that we can remember, or will it be a Dynamite we want to forget? We'll see. I'll see you over there.
On me. Back mid scroll, Armageddon arcane. Walking the wild, walking the wild. Don't know why. Cosplay cowgirls and numberless chats. Feeling just fine in our running hats. Walking the wild, walking the wild. I don't know why. I don't mind the hustle and the tussle. I don't mind the grind. I don't mind pretending we don't see these signs. The hustle and the tussle, I don't mind the grind. You and me dancing on the Gideon time, on the Gideon time. Try to unplug it, turn it back on. Try to unplug, but the feeling's gone. Walking the wild, walking the wild. Don't know why, you don't know why, you don't know why. Radio play in the cesspool stream. Oh, running down nightmares that used to be dreams. Walking the wild, walking the wild. And I don't know why. The hustle and the tussle, I don't mind the grind. I don't mind pretending we don't see these signs. I don't mind the hustle and the tussle, I don't mind the grind. You and me dancing on a Gideon time. I don't mind the hustle and the tussle, I don't mind the grind. dancing on my getting
nice to see ya.
time.
Nice to see you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me right here on Scripps Wrestling Federation. Also on Twitch and Hardcore Sports. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. All right. So, we are in the studio, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see, we got Hellfire. How you doing, Hellfire? What it do, Federation crew? I got my usual 5 flames. Patrick, he's got his 4 flames, which I will say hi to him in a minute. Hey, Patrick, how you doing? Nice to see ya. It is another scorcher as we're in the studios. Mama Scripps gets her usual 6 flames. She is still in the hospital. Hopefully she'll be okay. We've got 5 likes. Awesome. Thank you so much for that report there. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the studio for this event. Become elite by pressing the like and subscribe buttons. Chill with the share the stream and chill with the team. Ring the bell for all notifications so that you never miss anything that happens here at the Scripps Wrestling Federation, Hardcore Sports, and even on Twitch. Ladies and gentlemen, you can also follow me on X and Twitch at Scripps WF. Our next watch party is the Go Home Show. Yes, the Go Home Show for TNA Impact. TNA Impact tomorrow night at 7:50 Central Time. 7:50 Central Time. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, that is the Go Home Show to TNA Lockdown this coming Sunday. So make sure to be here for that tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we will see AEW Continental Challenge Cup quarterfinal. Jon Moxley, the Continental Champion, will take on the Switchblade Jay White. Also, AEW TBS Championship Fatal 4-Way. Maya World defends her title against Persephone, Hikaru Shida, and Chris Statlander. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Don Callis family is well represented today as Will Ospreay and Francesca Akira, along with Henare, will face the Don Callis family members Brian Cage, Rocky Romero, and Lance Archer. And if that wasn't enough for you, we've got Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, the Elite. They're going to take on another trio of Don Callis family members, El Clon, Mark Davis, and Jake Doyle. And if that wasn't enough for you, ladies and gentlemen, we will have the AEW Continental Challenge Cup quarterfinal match. Nigel McGuinness will take on Don Callis family member Hechicero with Don Callis in his corner. And, ladies and gentlemen, just because I told her to do it, the remarkable Renee Paquette will sit down and do an interview with Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. All right. Awesome. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it for your feature presentation tonight. Never heard of any of the 2 guys Ospreay is teaming with tonight. Me neither. All I do know is that they are competitors from New Japan. Why is New Japan on my TV? We are not fixing to do Forbidden Door. Forbidden Door has become, well, not forbidden anymore. Forbidden Door has been kicked down so many times that people just walk right on in. So I don't know what's going on here. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us right here on Scripps Wrestling Federation, Hardcore Sports, and Twitch. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to streaming or looking to level up, check out StreamYard and get a $10 discount. There's the StreamYard link. If you want to become a streamer like me, maybe you can even be better at it than me. All right. As ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, I am way over all this Don Callis family hoopla that's going on. There's like 9 members of the Don Callis family, including Don Callis, that are represented here tonight. I don't like it. I don't understand why there needs to be that much representation from the Don Callis family on tonight's show. But we'll see how it works out, as Don Callis has decided to take over the show, I guess. But ladies and gentlemen, Mama Scripps has let me know what the menu is for tonight. The menu is wait a minute. Mick Wrestlers, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see ya. What's up? Says Mick Wrestlers. Apparently you're from Hardcore Sports. That would I have seen you before, so we'll see. Maybe 2 representatives of the Don Callis family would have been fine, but 3 is stupid. Yeah, no kidding. 12 members, I believe. Takeshita and Andrade are left. Yeah, true. And Mick Wrestlers, you get 1 flame from Hellfire. Nice to see Mick Wrestlers today again in the chat. Mick Wrestlers, hello, says the American rock star Patrick Palmer, our president and chief baker. Hellfire Kai is our HR and our public relations officer. There he is. And also, Mama Scripps, as I've been telling you, is in the hospital. She would be here, but of course, she has told me what the menu is. She is our chief caterer, chief of staff, and vice president and general manager of the women's division. Where is Mr. Creator? I am the creator of the show. All right. Just to let you know, I am Scripps from Scripps Wrestling Federation. And anyway, so this is your AEW Dynamite watch party, and it's fixing to start. So let's start here. Whoops, hold on. By the way, the menu tonight is all flavors of ice cream, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever flavor you want. Go over to the catering department, and our catering department crew will fix you up with some ice cream. All right, here we go. All right, we almost, by the way, didn't actually get on air because StreamYard kept saying that there was too much traffic going on, and I almost didn't get here in time for the show. But anyway, here comes Will Ospreay. I guess that means we're going to be doing a six-man tag right now. This is where the two men go up that you don't know, Hellfire. Will Ospreay, Francesca Akira, and Henare versus the Don Callis family members Brian Cage, Rocky Romero, and Lance Archer. Let's see. Excalibur says that his partners are the United Empire. Okay, cool. Well, Will Ospreay was the leader of the United Empire at one point, so we'll see. The United Empire versus the Don Callis family in this match. Francesca Akira and Hanare United Empire. Excalibur, Taz, and Tony Schiavone are calling the action tonight. By the way, thank you for that report, Hellfire. And of course, United Empire holds some gold from New Japan. So we'll see. And here comes Don Callis family members. Don Callis sucks indeed. Rocky Romero, Lance Archer, and Brian Cage. Don Callis Don Callis' face is on the Titantron or whatever they want to call that, and Don Callis is not out here, thank God. I am Scripps, founder, owner, and chief executive officer of the SWF. Someone got a South Park version of Don Callis. All right. I like that. Hellfire, you just got comment of the night. I like it. Usually I don't do comment of the night this early in the night, but man, that was good to point that out. As Stephon Smith, I believe, is the referee here. Or is this a referee from New Japan? Who knows? That was unique. Who's the main character of South Park? I can't remember his name, but I think Don Callis looks exactly like him. I mean, I don't watch South Park that much, so Lance Archer proving that he is the most powerful man in the ring. Yes, Cartman. That's the one I was referring to. 11 days away from All In. That means 11 days away from NXT Heatwave, ladies and gentlemen. We will be watching NXT Heatwave in 11 days. All because I'm dealing with a heatwave of my own. There's four main characters: Stan, Kyle, Cartman, and Kenny. The only one I know of is Cartman. But then again, you said Stan was one of them. The only Stan I know of is from the Golden Girls, and Don Callis kind of looks like him too. Stan Zbornak, Dorothy's ex-husband, who is a dunce, if you know what I mean. That's my dad's favorite character. Who, Stan Zbornak? Cool. I love the Golden Girls. I love each one of the Golden Girls, all for different reasons. I mean, they complement each other way good. You know, oh, you're referring to Cartman. Okay, sorry about that. But anyway, as this six-man tag goes on, let me remind everybody that I do not call play-by-play simply because people are ahead of me, people are behind me, people don't want to hear things that have already happened for them, or things that haven't happened for them yet. So, you know. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, there is a new rule out, and this actually shouldn't be a new rule. If there is any body shaming going on, depending on, you know, no matter whether or not you're body shaming the creator or you're body shaming somebody in the chat, get them out. My mods are got their finger on the button. You will be timed out if you indeed body shame anybody in this chat. Funny, a long time ago I read a comment saying that Kevin Owens was the Eric Cartman of the WWE. Oh my God. That one can be kind of true, yeah. So Hellfire, Patrick, just remember, the rule is no body shaming whatsoever. I know you can't body shame somebody you can't see, so but I've had some body shaming going on in this chat. I do not like it. You will be timed out, and the next time around, I will ban you. I may only have 46 subscribers, but I don't want to get my subscribers that way. If you want to come in here and insult people, that's just not me. I don't like that. By the way, I'm very proud of all 46 of my subscribers. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining the Scripps Wrestling Federation. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud of the growth that Hardcore Sports is doing, as they are now at 162,000 subscribers. Uh, uh, or maybe, yeah, 162,000. But anyway, do you think big men are used better in AEW or WWE? I don't think anybody is used well enough in WWE or AEW. Personally, I think unless you're in a faction, you're not any good for WWE or AEW. Oh boy. The reverse razor's edge, called the blackout. Black hole slam. Shout out Abyss from TNA. Now currently in WWE as a producer. Whoa. He didn't even touch him. What are you talking about? Catches Brian Cage. Please. I believe that is Stephon Smith in the ring. That's like a little kid slapping somebody. I mean, come on. Boom! One punch, he goes down. By the way, Hellfire, you were not here for yesterday's rant that I did. But just to let you know, there is a price hike for Peacock. If you have Peacock, it'll cost you $2 more than what you've been paid. No matter what tier you're on, it's $2 more. Who's the little guy attacking Lance Archer? I'm assuming that's Hinere. I'm not sure. No, that was Akira, I think. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that, Rocky. And that's it. Hidden Blade wins the match for United Empire. All right. I don't have Peacock anymore. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is a announcement I've got to announce. That was stupid. It sure was. I've got to announce this because I have already committed to Sunday night main event. I will have the Sunday night main event watch party. However, after this Sunday night main event, I will no longer be doing Saturday night's main event. Mitch is going to have to go get somebody else to do that because I will no longer have Peacock. It's too much for just one show. Talk about stupid. The International Championship on the line as Kyle Fletcher will take on Okada and Takeshita in a triple threat three-way dance, whatever you want to call it, at All In London. All right, Okada is in the back with remarkable Renee Paquette. Okay. Tony Schiavone is in the center of the ring. Here we go with another Don Callis family member. Crap. Come on. Please. The Proto Star. This will not end very well for the Don Callis family at All In. Well, I guess we are the Scripps Wrestling family. How about that? And the Scripps Wrestling family is better, way better than the Don Callis family. Because Okada says all this, but he wouldn't be happy if Kyle retained. Sure wouldn't. Do you think we will see a Don Callis family civil war at All In? Probably, but I won't see it because I'll be watching NXT Heat Waves. Unfortunately, I don't have the money to watch All In, so I will be in the Hardcore Sports Network stream along with my good buddy Xavier and probably Mitch, I believe, is going to be his co-host in place of me, but we'll see. Yeah, they're saying something that I can't repeat on StreamYard. Okada will feel pretty bad about Kyle Fletcher, just like he did with Takeshita. Yeah, know your role. You ain't the Rock. Yeah, no kidding, bruv. You must be way ahead of me because I don't see bruv anywhere. You want to talk about narcissistic, you pink flamingo? Good lord. Here comes Takeshita. I believe there's somebody at the door. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Thanks for so much for waiting. Oh man, I wish people wouldn't realize that I do streams at night. But anyway, Takeshita is heating up Kyle Fletcher with the raging fire. Well, Takeshita will not be winning the international championship. That means Takeshita will be taking the pin, but who from? Let's see. And Okada just lets his teammate get beat up. That's because they're not really teammates. And they're not really family members. Unlike the Scripps Wrestling family. We'll do anything for each other. Outside of breaking the law, I will not break the law for anybody. But anyway, thank you so much to American rock star Patrick Palmer, to Hellfire Tide, to Mick Wrestlers. Let's see, who else was in here? I guess that was it. And of course, also a special shout out to Mama Scripps. Yeah, we don't break any laws whatsoever. That's right. However, Mother Nature is breaking the law of making it too hot. I mean, my God, exactly, Scripps. Are they even getting elevated? I feel like Okada will be the main cause of the Don Callis family civil war or breakup. Exactly. Actually, I think the main cause is Don Callis himself. He's the one that instituted all these friendly competitions between each other. I mean, my God. I mean, that would be the last thing you want to do, is to create fiction between your family members. And friendly competition, there's no such thing except within the Bebe family and Big O family as well. Which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, big shout out to my chief content officer, executive producer, and head of creative, Big O, along with my executive vice president, uh, uh, talent development creative. He is the Shawn Michaels of the group. That is Hologram. And anyway, shout out to them. They do Monday Night Raw watch parties. Thank you so much, everybody, for supporting them as well as supporting the Scripps Wrestling Federation. I can't hear anything. Can you hear anything? Am I on mute or something? I mean, they're fixing to do a sit down interview here. Let's put that banner up. Never mind, my AEW has audio issues. Oh, you're on my AEW. Cool. That's interesting. I'm on TBS. I've decided not to go with Max this time. I'm doing TBS. Uh-oh. Still got audio issues, Hellfire? Sorry about that. If I was you, I'd go straight to TBS. Patrick says, are you dealing with audio issues? Hi. It's fixed, Patrick. Okay, good. That's good. All right. I feel like this is a very good sit-down interview. Sure is. Amen. Amen, Hellfire. Take notes, WWE. Oh, wow. And just in case nobody saw what I just put up, pipe bomb. Oh, you know what? Yep. Oh my God. Man, I could have had them do this all 2 hours of this show, and it would have been a perfect Dynamite. Damn. That was one of the best sit-down segments in wrestling I have ever seen. Amen. Patrick, your waifu is here as he brings out the cakes. All right. Let me change the banner here. Here we go. AEW TBS Championship Fatal 4-Way. Maya World will take on Persephone, Hikaru Shida, and Chris Statlander. The CMLL Women's World Champion, Persephone. Anyway, you know, something doesn't seem right to me. Persephone is the #1 female in CMLL, but she wants to become the #2 female in AEW. Anybody see that as a step down? Uh, anyway, excuse me. Yeah, amen. Everybody is sweating, but now we're sweating because of Cake Lander. All right. And here's Maya World. She's not a bad looking girl either. The TBS champion, Maya World. Damn, she looks like a clown. Come on. Take off some of that makeup, girl. Shout out to my sweetheart. She knew that the key to wearing makeup is to make sure that that nobody knows that you're actually wearing any. Anyway, that's a lot of makeup on it. It sure is. Man. Make it look like you're not wearing any. I mean, come on. Make it all blend in. But that looks like a clown. My God. I think that's Bryce Remsburg in the ring. I'll have to get a better look at him. No, I think that's Rick Knox, actually. Oh, my God. As we have just passed the 1 hour mark, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us right here on Scripps Wrestling Federation and Hardcore Sports and Twitch. As we are watching 4 women fight for the TBS Championship of AEW. This is the AEW Dynamite Watch Party, presented by Scripps Wrestling Federation and Hardcore Sports. Now, man, AEW has gotten better since, a year ago. You know, I mean, damn. A year ago, I mean, I wouldn't want to be a streamer for AEW. My God. But now, they're getting real good. How? They're getting back to what made AEW famous, and that is the action. As we are in split screen right now, all right. Just let you know, ladies and gentlemen, it's not how many people you got in the chat. It's how many people is actually watching Scripps Wrestling Federation and Hardcore Sports throughout time. And believe me, that's a lot of people. Big shout out to my good friends Mitch and AK, the founders of the Hardcore Sports Network. And also big shout out to my good buddy and co-host of Monday Night Raw, Pyro Entertainment. Hope his internet gets better. Let's see. Chelsea Green was the only one in WWE for a while who could put on the best segments all year. Yeah. Well, now Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay just blew her out of the water. My God. And you only say that because you are going gaga all over Chelsea Green. But anyway. And Kai, okay. I don't know what he's saying, but TBS Championship on the line in a fatal 4-way. Because she can be amazing wrestler with the crowd reaction of a champion. Well, we'll see. And there goes Tony again with his burner accounts. Well, if WWE actually does Chelsea Green right, true, that's the problem. They don't do anybody right. Least of all the fans. If they had done them right, WWE Network would still be a thing, and we wouldn't have to deal with Netflix, Peacock, Paramount, Max, whatever. Let's not forget Tubi. Patrick, more people in WWE should follow suit because we don't get segments like we did with Osprey and Omega often. We sure don't. Pipe bombs only come once in a blue moon, and that, my friends, was a pipe bomb. All that was missing was the mic drop. But that would mean they're making more stars than WWE wouldn't know what to do with. Amen. Man, both of you guys are on fire tonight with your comments. Thank you so much for all the back and forth comments that are very, very good. My God, making really good points here. Oh, wait. Would that rival CM Punk and Grayson Waller's pipe bomb? I would say yes, but Patrick says maybe. I would say yes, definitely. Maya World retains her title. Chris Statlander looks like she's wanting to turn heel. Can you imagine Chris Statlander a heel? That would be good. That's because WWE only pushes guys they believe to be a draw, while AEW let them be their own draw. Well said, Hellfire. That's exactly what they do. I mean, if you don't believe me, look at Maya World. I mean, we would never believe that she would be a AEW TBS champion or a champion of any kind. Exactly, said Patrick. Mrs. Brub, yep. Okay. Here comes Jay White. We know what this is. It's a bloodbath coming up. Can you imagine Jay White and John Moxley in the same ring? My God. You're about to see it. The only thing is, this isn't a pay-per-view, so they got to save the real big stuff for All In. Unfortunately, I won't be able to see it. But anyway, I will, ladies and gentlemen, that Saturday do a stream for the preview and predictions of all wrestling on that weekend. And here come the Death Riders. Well, actually, just John Moxley, because the other Death Riders can't come out there. No outside interference, no time limit in this Continental Cup final, quarterfinal. The Continental Cup final will be at All In. Of course, we don't know who is going to be in that match, but we'll see. And there's the conglomeration in the back with Renee Paquette. Looks like Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly going to be going at it. Two members of the conglomeration going to go at it in this Continental Cup tournament. Maybe Jay White will be pinning John Moxley here so that we can have a new Continental Champion. But I seriously doubt it. I'm sorry. No. Paul Turner in the ring. Here we go. Guns up, ladies and gentlemen. Because we're about to be taken for a death ride. Oh boy. Of course, this is not for the Continental Championship. However, if John Moxley gets pinned, that means he's out of the tournament, which means we are guaranteed a new Continental Champion after this tournament is over. Exactly. Guns up. There you go. bit of a technical thing going on here between two brawlers. It's interesting. And the only thing that would make this better is if William Regal was still a part of AEW and managing the Death Riders. And make him be like a guest commentator for this match. I mean, that would be awesome. Seeing as how nobody could be out there, you know. Of course, William Regal, the executive vice president or senior vice president of talent development, a global talent development for WWE. All right, the headlock, the side headlock. Okay, that reminds me too much of my birthday back when I was 14. My mom had me go to El Chico's, and they had me stand on a chair while they sang to me and gave me a sopapilla, which is, by the way, a Mexican dessert. Anyway, that was humiliating. But anyway, I vowed then and there never to go back to El Chico's. You had to stand on a chair, yes, 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 just so everybody could see who the birthday boy was. My God. I'm so glad that I am a complete adult now, and they won't make adults stand on chairs. Probably because they'll break them. But hey, I was 14 years old. It's not like I was, 5. Anyway, Scripps, if you don't mind me asking, when was your first time you had to be in a wheelchair? Actually, this is the second go around of me being in a wheelchair. My first time being in a wheelchair, I contracted a disease called Guillain-Barré syndrome, and that is a nervous system disorder that affects the nervous system of your body, which in my case it affected the lower part of my body, which means I couldn't move my legs at all. So I had to be in a wheelchair for a while until I was able to do a lot of physical therapy and uh, some plasma treatments. Also, you know, get up to heal me up from that. And of course, I regained my walking ability until my cerebral palsy got worse here a couple of years ago. So now I'm confined to a wheelchair now. Unfortunately, I will never be able to walk again, but that's okay. God knows what He's doing. By the way, I was 20 years old when I uh, had Guillain-Barré syndrome. It lasted a year and a half. And then uh, right around the time I was about 35 was when, uh, or no, right about the time I was 40 actually, I started stumbling around and we found out it was because of my cerebral palsy getting worse. Cerebral palsy gets worse as you age. So um, a kid that has cerebral palsy might be able to walk. However, as he grows older into adulthood, he might have to go in a wheelchair, which I did. So I've known for known a couple of people who aren't able to walk anymore. I'm still friends with them. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I mean they're just people like you and me. They just happen to be sitting down. You know, we're people just like you, and we have feelings. Uh, we laugh, we bleed, we cry. You know, and that's the whole thing with SWF first. I wanted to really touch on that, letting everybody enjoy their wrestling, no matter what uh, their differences are. Whether it's religion, race, creed, color, disability, anything. I want everybody to enjoy their wrestling. Of course, Tyler Helton is the perfect director for that uh, campaign there. Because if everybody is honest, there is not anybody in this world that is perfectly okay. Everyone has a disability of some kind or another. They just got to be looking for it. And they got to be honest with themselves about having it. And there's the cross face, I believe, the abdominal stretch actually. Awesome, man. I love this Dynamite. This Dynamite had it all, and it's still going. as we are an hour and 33 minutes into the stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Oh, man. By the way, shout out to my good buddy Tyler Help, the SWF director of SWF First, that is family, including respect, sensitivity, and tolerance. You may feel like you're last, but you're always first in our eyes.
Save 70% on select styles of beautiful new carpet or floor. Plus, you'll beat any competitor's offer. Guaranteed. Visit EmpireToday.com. Mary got a room built to outlast just about anything life can throw at it. Like a lifetime of hailstone, play Marvel. Plus, the outlast your mortgage with 50-year transferable warranty. Get a free consultation with Mary. Call or visit today.
That's also why I like hardcore sports so much. They allow anybody that loves sports and wrestling and wants to be a part of them to go on and do their best, and they help them out. So I mean, that's how it is. Ever since joining with the hardcore sports, I've met so many great people, and it's awesome. All right, the semifinals are going to be next week on Dynamite. And the finals will be at All In. Like I said, as of right now, we don't know who the finals will be. But by the time I do my preview and predictions, we're going to find out. It's nice to know that Mitch and the guys are good people that you know. Yeah. Very good. Very, very good. I love Mitch and AK. And of course, my good buddy and co-host, Pyro Entertainment. Uh-oh. Here we go. I was going to show your comment here, but he's got the bulldog choke. Oh, my God. Let me see it. Well, 1, 2, no. All right. Let me go ahead here. Let's wait until we know who's in the finals I assume that one of them is Mox. Amen. Yep. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I do happen to know that heat wave is at 1 o'clock Central Time. That gives you plenty of time to get all in and watch it later on that night. Or wait a minute, no, excuse me. You'll watch All In first, then watch Heat Wave. All In will be at 10 o'clock in the morning, actually. Whoa! Well, actually, if they're at 10 o'clock in the morning, we should be doing we should be doing Heat Wave as All In is going on. So sorry about that. I guess that was by design. Oh my God! What a And now here we go. He's gonna wrench up on that neck. That's it. No. The Death Rider, 1, 2, go, whoa! Oh my God, the Bulldog choke is still in. Come on, you gotta do something. He's trying, he is trying. That's it. Moxley will advance to the semifinals. Damn, what a match. They will get the Continental Cup and the Continental Championship. There's Marina Shafir. My God. What a match. Hechicero versus Nigel McGuinness. Who will join John Moxley in the semifinals? We'll find out. Orange Cassidy versus Kyle O'Reilly on Collision quarterfinal. Claudio Castagnoli and Eddie Kingston Collision quarterfinal. That'll be on Saturday. I will not be doing the stream for that. I might watch it though. Simply because I want to know who will be in the semifinals. But other than that, Jay White. Whoa! The dogs, the wannabe Death Riders. And here comes the conglomeration. And that's Gabe Kidd. The other one. Holy crap. Roderick Strong now in there. The War Dogs and the conglomeration fighting it out. Oh my God. Well, they're called the War Dogs in New Japan. I guess now they're just called the Dogs in AEW. Here comes Brobito, along with their good buddy and tag team champion partner, the Hangman Adam Page. And of course, the Dogs scatter. Woo! That would be a good match. Brobito and Hangman versus the conglomeration versus the Dogs. Never mind. Hang on. Here comes the Demand and the Lethal Twist. Oh God. Yeah, we know that. What else? Oh my God. Okay. 11 days till All In. Damn, I wish I could see that. But I will be watching NXT Heat Wave instead. All right. My World in the back with Renee Paquette. Let's see. I'm guessing a new team debuts at All In. What? Don't worry. You have the replays, plus the pay-per-view is going to go about 5 hours. That's why I'm doing NXT Heatwave. NXT Heatwave's not going to go 5 hours.
Challenge being thrown out by Will Nightingale for Collision this Saturday, 7 Central on TNT and HBO Max. Final World given an opportunity to challenge for the
Tony Schiavone in the ring again. Or excuse me, that's not Tony Schiavone. Jonathan Cruz. Jonathan Cruz, by the way, is Serpentico without the mask.
just how little he thinks of him. But I'm going to do it in a language Andrade can understand. Español. I mean Spanish. Excuse me. Proclamation.
Oh my Lord. What? What? Thank God. Okay. I think you just stuck your foot in your mouth. At least that part we understand. Here comes Andrade. How you know? Oh shit. One, two, three. I didn't even have time to put up a banner. My God. Andrade wins the match against Jonathan Cruz, a.k.a. Serpentico. Well, I guess Jonathan Cruz can demand a refund for his work. Amen. Was that a pun, by the way, from about the demand? Anyway. By the way, Andrade is the AEW National Champion. I didn't actually know that, but he does have the Pizza Hut title. Okay. And business is damn sure about to pick up. Shout out Jim Ross. By the way, it has been reported that he may be at All In. talking about Jim Ross. Oh. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, they are in Baltimore, Maryland, which is the home of my good buddy and Vice President of Live Events, Rob Bebe. Also the home of Stacy Keebler. Aha! Thank you, Hellfire. She got legs. ZZ Top. What did Baltimore even do to Mops besides being poor? Oh my God. Patrick, you and Rob are not going to be very good friends right about now. Andrade and MJF, the number 1 and number 2 entrant in the Casino Gauntlet. Oh boy, here comes another quarterfinal up next. Oh my God. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if Rob Bebe is listening, the comments made by the American rock star Patrick Palmer do not reflect the feelings and opinions of the Scripps Wrestling Federation or its creator. Thank you. Personally, I would like to keep my subscribers. Thank you, Patrick. What? MJF said it first. Yeah, but MJF is not a subscriber of mine. Come on now. I wish he was, though. That would be perfect. I would love for MJF to be a subscriber of the Scripps Wrestling Federation. That would be awesome. Matter of fact, I would love for every employee of AEW to be a part of the Scripps Wrestling Federation family. Then I could probably outdo the Hardcore Sports Network. Not that I'd want to, Mitch or AK, you know. Totally 90s house. That ought to be interesting. Man, 90s was a great time for television. But now it's crazy. Woo! Nigel McGuinness, Hechicero coming up next. Willow Nightingale versus Mercedes Monet at All In for the AEW Women's World Championship 1 week from Sunday. This Sunday, however, is TNA Lockdown. Join me tomorrow for TNA Lockdown, or excuse me, TNA Impact, which is the go-home show for TNA Lockdown. I was expecting a Matt Little, Seth Rollins type of via satellite film. I don't know. If they're trying to outdo the Omega and Will Ospreay pipe bomb interview, they can forget it. Oh hell. Oh hell, oh hell. They're coming out here. Oh, here we go. I just said that, Hellfire. A little bit late. Oh my God. Pat Buck out there, along with a lot of security. Or at least some wrestlers pretending to be security. My God. Somebody is going to be fined for this. That looked like Peter Avalon right there. One of the security men. Oh, here we go. I swear that looks like Peter Avalon right there. Someone tell me that's not Peter Avalon. Did I miss another good segment? Yeah, you missed a Hellcat fight. My God. Wow. They couldn't outdo the talking segment, so they wanted to outdo the fighting segment. Here's Prince Nana and Swerve Strickland. It's Swerve's house. Okay, that was Riddle Rollins-esque. Yeah, sure was. Swerve's house. Here comes Nigel. That means the quarterfinal is next. There it is. Personally, I would love to see Nigel McGuinness as a full-time wrestler. But of course, that ain't going to happen. Much like Nick Aldis being a full-time wrestler, that ain't going to happen either. I'm sensing a tease that Swerve's going to cut in with Austin Creed and Kofi. Not here. Not here. I think that'll be at Dynamite, or All In. Which, unfortunately for me, I can't see it. So, Hechicero with the Don Callis family coming out. Of course, this is a continental fight, so no Don Callis family. Six likes. All right, awesome. I can't unsee it in All In. Yeah. Trust me, I really do wish I had the $44, but I don't.
You're going to get a victory, most probably. Yeah, if he does, I think you're right, Ted. Let that give you put that heel hook on. It's over. This match, part of the quarterfinals.
That'll be the surprise debut that happens at the pay-per-view. Sure will.
John Moxley in the semifinals, but crucially for the semifinals, all four enemies go back into the helmet, go back into the blind draw. You see Cesaro already diving into that.
If it isn't, Tony Khan will make a huge mistake. And there's the mask. He's going to go after the mask there. Of course, in the U.S., that is not illegal to go after the mask. In Mexico, however, that would be a disqualification. Eddie Kingston versus Claudio in another quarterfinal on Collision. Also in another quarterfinal, Orange Cassidy versus Kyle O'Reilly. Partner versus partner in the quarterfinals on Collision. One, two, three, four. Ow! That hurt. Rick Knox, referee for the match. Whoa, got a 2 count. Oh, we're all picture in picture. Man, what a match, what a night for Dynamite. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us right here on Sprint Wrestling Federation, Hardcore Sports Network, and on Twitch. We are past the 2-hour mark, ladies and gentlemen, for our stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. As we've got this match, and then we've got the main event coming up. So it's probably going to go overtime. Because, we're kind of coming up on the 9 o'clock hour. Oh my God! I would love to hear what JD and Chi-Town Smart have to say about this Dynamite. This Dynamite was awesome. I know they like to tear it apart, but I'm sorry, I don't see anything bad about it. I know I've had some fun. Working on that arm is Hechicero during the break here. As we are back live for Dynamite. European uppercut. A throat thrust by Nigel. Oh, he wants a chop fist, but anyway. Of course, Nigel fell for it. Ow.
Right now, man, he is just Nigel's in a lot of trouble. I just don't even imagine the pain at his whole lower leg, his foot, his heel, everything that's going on, his ankle, everything. It's as it was the match with Katsuyori Shibata. I was against, he blocked a PK into his foot, a PK that was coming in from Shibata. Almost, potentially, actually did break the foot of Nigel. Three things happened over this.
Wow. A helicopter spin into a backbreaker. Roderick Strong would have been proud of that backbreaker. Hechicero with a sleeper. Will he He's grapevining the leg right here into like a figure four leg lock sort of. Hechicero taking the hand off the rope there. Can he stand? Oh, wait a minute. I think he might be faking it. I don't know. Is he? Now the Bulldog choke. He's got it. Is he gonna tap? He's got to. Come on. Is he gonna tap? He's out. Nigel McGuinness has won, and Hechicero is out of the tournament. Oh My God. What a surprise there, as Nigel McGuinness is now in the semifinals. Unfortunately, I think John Moxley is his next opponent. Yes, in the semifinals, it'll be John Moxley versus Nigel McGuinness. We still have 2 more quarterfinals, however, on Collision. Oh my God. It'll be Kevin Knight versus Darby Allin. Falls count anywhere for the NXT Championship. Oh my God, and All In. That is the semifinals. Yeah, that is one of the semifinals. Gonna be Nigel versus John Moxley. But who will be the other semifinals? Semifinal match. NXT Championship. No, not NXT Championship. The TNT Championship. Did I say NXT Championship? I'm sorry. The TNT Championship. Kevin Knight will take on Darby Allin in a Falls Count Anywhere. I'm sorry if I did say NXT Championship. I meant the TNT Championship. And there's Tony Schiavone again in the center of the ring. And here comes another Don Callis family member, Kevin Knight. Wow. Now they're just wasting time. Come on now. It's already 9:03. Let's go. Don Callis family members versus the Elite in a trios match coming up next. Of course. If you wouldn't be wasting time, you would. You wouldn't be in overtime.
But you know what? Tonight I got answers, especially for Darby Allin, because he seems to have this old, outdated version of who the Jet is. I'm not a young boy anymore. I'm a grown-ass man. And not only that, I'm the greatest TNT champion of all time.
Yeah,
So Darby Allin,
I have a certain exalted one that would have some things to say about that. And here comes Darby Allin.
before you make your way down this ring, I need you to prove to me that you ain't got no weapons on you. That you ain't got no flamethrower, no exploded book bag, none of that. I need you to prove, right? Security, check it.
You say so.
The city of Baltimore is even worthy to see me fight tonight.
Young boy. No. Greatest TNT champion? No.
So come on, make it.
Kyle Fletcher did it better. Yeah, and the Exalted One did it better than both of them. Whoa, shit! The hell was that? Oh my god! What the hell? Oh my god! No, Brody Lee did it better. Yeah. What the hell is right? What the hell? Kevin Knight just used fireworks on Dar. I don't know what happened. I mean, shit. And now he's gonna break the neck of Darby Allin before the All-In pay-per-view. Come on now. Pyro Entertainment, are you in Baltimore right now? Come on now. Please don't tell me you did that. Jesus. Holy crap. What in the Jeff Hardy explosion by Matt Hardy was that? That's exactly what that reminded me of, Hellfire. Oh my god. Dear God. Yeah. And of course, not only is his face singed, but his neck is broken as well. I mean, Jesus. And of course, there's the medics. Maybe we won't even have a Falls Count Anywhere match at All In. My God. And he did not put up the thumbs up, so I don't know. I don't know if that's a real thing or not. I mean, I know that isn't a real thing. That's not what I mean. I mean, he might have been taken off TV for a real injury. You know what I mean? And if that's the case, I don't know if we're actually going to have a Falls Count Anywhere match at All In.
400 years ago, soldiers built USA on that promise. Today, they're still taking care of the military, their spouses, kids, and their grandkids.
Oh my God.
Taking care of them.
What else can happen? My God, we still have one more match to go. And tomorrow is going to be even better, I hope. Because tomorrow will be the go-home show for TNA Lockdown. We'll see what happens at TNA Impact right before TNA Lockdown, where every match is a steel cage match. They say anything can happen in WWE. Well, anything can happen in AEW too. That's right. Oh my God. That I thought I would never see, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
You're gonna do something with your life. If you just make that choice to go to school, you can do it, and you should win.
The right time is right now. Southern New Hampshire University can help you take the next step to your future.
I guess getting hit by rigged pyrotechnics count. Yeah? Looks like a commercial for Collision here. Saturday at 7 Central is Collision. Shit! Why do we have to see that again? The coast to coast on the steel chair, it was on his neck. Oh my God. Alright, let's see. Darby didn't hear the buzzing sound coming from the stage. I guess not. Oh no, he's back, yeah. By the way, who was that was with Darby Allin while he was on the stretcher? I don't understand who that was. That might be Darby's replacement. But here we go, Quan, Mark Davis, Jake Doyle, Don Callis family members. That was Speedball Mike Bailey. Oh, okay. Super Kick Party! Who was that guy with Darby Allin? Well, he just said that. That was Speedball Mike Bailey. Oh my God. Anyway, the Bucks and Cage and Cope are going to be at All In fighting for the World Tag Team Championships. One week from Sunday. However, this Sunday is going to be, that was spitball. Yeah. But anyway, I mean, speedball, yeah. Uh, Osprey right in the face of Kenny Omega there. Damn. And here comes Kenny Omega, the world champion of AEW. Just in case nobody remembers, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks are also executive vice presidents of AEW. It'll be Omega and Osprey and All In. There he goes. He has time to give a autograph to a fan. Always got time for the little ones. Looks like a raise with that lighting, yeah. Yeah, now you can say seizure warning. Here we go. As we're at 9:18 right now, Central Time. 2 hours 37 minutes of this stream. Thanks so much, everybody. I wonder when Hologram's going to come back. That's interesting. That would be interesting to see. Hologram coming back from injury. Let's see. I was wondering why they didn't enter together as the Elite with the song. Because Kenny Omega is the world champion, you always need to have the world champion enter alone. At least that is the unwritten rule. And of course, they're in two separate matches at All In as well, so gives the Young Bucks a chance to shine as well. Yeah. I was just wondering. I wonder if Tony Khan has ever thought of having a 24-man tag and have all 12 members of the Don Callis family uh, do a tag team match with 12 other guys. I don't know. Can you imagine a 24-man tag? There wouldn't be enough room on the apron. Yep, that's too much. It sure is. Scripts, no, a 24-man tag is a stupid idea. I know. I'm just wondering if Tony Khan has ever thought of it. I mean, he is a mark, isn't he? Not even WWE would do that. Yeah, I know. I was just wondering if being a mark himself, he would even think to maybe do that. But I know he wouldn't really do it. I just was wondering if he ever had the idea. Doofus McGee wouldn't do that. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of, anybody ever saw the cartoon Mr. Magoo? That's what reminded me of there. But Mr. Magoo was a character that couldn't see very well, and he kept bumping into things and mistaking who he was bumping into and all that kind of. Yeah, it was pretty funny back in the day.
Attention. Now you can get AT&T wireless starting at $25 per month per line for life. Yeah, you heard that right. $25 per month per line for life. One piece better than
Way better than Pokemon.
It's just right. You missed the slot.
At least people back in the day knew how to draw cartoons. Hell, a 5-year-old could draw a Pokemon. I haven't seen that cartoon before. Probably because you're way too young. Let's see. Nowadays, it would be canceled for making fun of people who are blind. That's very true. That is very true. Cancel culture is everywhere. I mean, back in that day, even people who couldn't see very well loved Mr. Magoo. You know, they weren't all into cancel culture back then. I mean, they realized it was just a cartoon, trying to entertain people. There we go. People are too sensitive nowadays, but anyway. The little do-si-do there by the Bucks. And it looks like Bryce Rimsberg is the referee for the match. Personally, I think there should be about 3 referees out there for these 6 people. Nice by Elfon there. Dogzilla, Mark Davis. Oh, what a triple super kick there. And now here we go. The V-trigger. Yep. He's got him up for the one-winged angel. One, two, three. It is over. I knew this match wasn't going to last long. The Elite wins the match against the Don Callis family. Not a very good night for the Don Callis family. Whoa, wait a minute. Don Callis family not taking too kindly to losing all 3 of their matches. Washed. Yep. And now, of course, they're going to end with a brawl. And they're bringing out the tables. More of them, yep. Oh boy. They're going to put Omega through the table here. And Lance Archer's got the books. Wait a minute. Here comes Hangman. Oh no, that's Edge. Edge. And there's Christian. And of course, Christian being the bad guy here, but he's now coming to the aid of his partner. Oh, what a low blow! Whoa! The Bucks just super kicked Cage. Uh-oh, and Edge not too happy. And here we go. Mark Davis. Christian, go and help your teammate. Yeah, he did. And he paid for it too. What are they going to do here? Kenny's got the stick. Here comes Will Ospreay. Exactly. Oh, Jesus.
Security, get his ass out of here right now.
Using his power as executive vice president. Uh-oh. Oh boy! Here we go! Woo! Let's go! Kick their ass! Come on! Oh, damn! And Kenny Omega tossing security, the security he asked for. The table is still out there, sure is. Makes me wonder if he's going to use it. Okay. Yeah, he is. Kenny Omega is going to do the one-winged angel through the table. He did it! Jesus. The one-winged angel right through the table. Well, anybody got anything to say here? Oh my God. Jesus. Hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second, because I got some things to add here. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night. What a night for Scripps Wrestling Federation. What a night for hardcore sports. What a night for Twitch. What a night for everybody. Oh my God, especially what a night for AEW. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be an amazing match on August 30th. It sure will. Ladies and gentlemen, man, I wish I was going to be watching that. However, I will be watching Heatwave on the same day. So make sure to be here with me. We'll see if Heatwave dials up the heat to outdo All In. But ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this evening. So enjoy your wrestling and always put the Federation and the Hardcore Sports Network first. I will see you guys tomorrow for the go home show of TNA Lockdown. It will be TNA Impact, 7:50 Central Time. See you then, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. There you go.
When my dance on, I might just fall in love. I know the DJ and I love this song. Me and you and the night feel so young. Every single moment has led up to this one. Whoa, did the stars align? Whoa, maybe it's a sign. We should do tonight again, even in another lifetime. Find me then, and let's do tonight again. Those weekday problems are evaporating. Baby, I'm just guessing, but I've got a feeling. Whoa, we could dance all night. Whoa, not the end of time. We could do tonight again, even in another lifetime. Find me then, and let's do tonight again. Rewind until daylight. Repeat, rewind, and put your hands up. Oh, keep those hands up for tonight.